You thought it was over. She ghosted you, faded out, maybe even straight up said she wasn't ready. And just when you started healing, deleting old messages, rebuilding your confidence, she texts, out of nowhere, a simple hey, a meme, a late night thinking about you message. And suddenly, your mind spins. Is she back for real? Is she sorry? Is she trying again? Or is this just another cycle, one that leaves you stuck in confusion and false hope? Listen, I get it. That tug on your emotions is powerful. But you need to understand something most men don't. When she reaches out again, it's rarely about love and almost always about leverage. So before you get pulled back into the same dead-end loop, I'm going to tell you exactly why she's back, what it really means, and the kind of message you should send to completely flip the script, not just to protect yourself, but to make her realize she can't play the same game with the man you've become. Let's start with the truth no one wants to admit: the ping test. That first text you got, it wasn't a reconnection. It was a probe. She wasn't reaching out to rebuild anything. She was checking if she still has access to you, like tossing a stone in a pond to see if the ripples still answer back. If you respond instantly, if you give her warmth, attention, or validation too quickly, she knows you're still there. And once she knows she has you, she doesn't need to chase you. She can disappear again, knowing your door is still cracked open. You weren't the goal, your availability was. That's how the ping test works, and most men fail it without realizing they're even being tested. Next comes emotional breadcrumbing. This is when she gives you just enough attention to keep you emotionally hungry but never full. She might send you late night "I miss us" texts, like a drug dealer handing out free samples. You think it's real. You think it's leading somewhere, but it's not love, it's control. She's feeding your hope, not your heart. Because as long as you think there's a chance, you'll keep orbiting her. She doesn't want the relationship back, she wants your energy back. And until you recognize that pattern, she'll keep dropping crumbs and watching you crawl. But here's the plot twist: she didn't expect your silence was powerful. When you stopped chasing, she felt it. That silence, it wasn't empty. It was loud. Louder than any "please come back" message could have been. It said, I'm done performing for someone who doesn't value me. And that silence made her curious. It made her wonder, because the second you pulled your energy away, the spotlight shifted from her to you. She started thinking, wait, did he move on? Is someone else in his life now? Silence isn't weakness. It's a shift in power. And if you held it long enough, trust me, she noticed. Now don't confuse her curiosity for commitment. Just because she's texting again doesn't mean she wants something real. Sometimes a woman is just curious about your glow up. She saw a new photo, heard from a mutual friend, wondered why you're not broken like she expected. So she throws out a line to see if she can still pull you back. That's curiosity. But commitment, that takes effort, time, consistency. If she's not showing that, don't project it. Don't turn one "I miss you" text into a fantasy of rekindled love. That's emotional tourism, and you deserve better than being someone's vacation stop. So when she texts, don't respond with the usual "hey." Don't mirror her laziness. Instead, text this: good to hear from you. I've been focusing on real connections lately. That one line does more than words ever could. It tells her you're not bitter, but you've grown. You're not waiting, you're evolving. And suddenly, she's not the one in control. You are. That message forces her to consider why she's really back and whether she even fits into your upgraded life. This leads to what I call the mirror message. Stop chasing answers. Let her explain herself. If she wants to talk again, let her do the emotional labor this time. Ask her a calm, grounded question like, what made you reach out? It's not confrontational. It's reflective. You're handing her a mirror and saying, you tell me. And that subtle shift, it's massive, because now she's the one searching for clarity, not you. And here's where everything flips: attraction reversal. When you don't rush to engage, when your energy feels calm, distant, and grounded, she starts wondering if you've moved on. That's the moment attraction returns. Not because you begged, but because you didn't. You held your frame. You maintained mystery. And suddenly, she's the one asking herself, does he still want me? Did I lose him? That internal question is more powerful than any compliment, gift, or text you could ever send. But beware of the validation trap. Don't reward inconsistency with enthusiasm. If she ghosted you before, don't act like her return is some miracle. You're not a dog waiting at the door. You're a man with standards. And if she doesn't meet them, you walk. It's not about punishing her, it's about protecting you. Because every time you respond with excitement to someone who didn't value you, you teach them that your love comes with no price. And that's the fastest way to lose respect. So instead of trying to win her back, make her requalify herself. That's your job now. Let the talking stage be a filter, not a finish line. Ask yourself, does she align with the life I'm building? Is she showing real change or just repeating old patterns? You don't need to convince her of your worth, you already proved it by not chasing. Now she has to prove she's ready for the man you've become. Don't let nostalgia make you forget the reasons it ended. Observe, don't assume. Let her actions speak. And if she's not consistent, let her fade again. Only this time, you won't be standing there when she looks back. Because this isn't about playing games. It's about gravity, emotional gravity. When you know your value, women orbit your energy, not the other way around. So if she comes back to restart the talking stage, it's not a gift, it's a test. You're not the same man she ghosted. You've outgrown the need for temporary attention. You've outgrown the fantasy. What you need now is real connection, real effort, real consistency. And if she can't offer that, she doesn't get a second chance, she gets a silent goodbye. Let her prove she can meet you where you are now, or let her go, knowing that this time, you won't look back. If this helped you see through the illusion and step into power, drop a level up in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more brutally honest truths every man needs to hear.